My mom said, "It's very strange. Dad pulled up all my tulips." And I thought, why would he pull up all her tulips? I mean, that was like not a normal pattern. Mostly you didn't notice. But because I'd been working in dementia care, I was picking up on these things. And so I mentioned it to my mother. Well, nobody wanted to hear it because mostly he seemed okay and he was still playing tennis and boating and very active. Don't assume that you're just, seeing the worst. Assume that there could really be a problem and follow your gut instincts to go through the process, get the evaluation, and know what you're dealing with. Sweeping it under the rug only means that you're going to be dealing with it later rather than sooner. So the first thing we did coming to Cleveland was to get a good geriatric assessment. That's where they look at that whole person, what's going on with them. Then they meet with you afterwards and come up with recommendations, like this person shouldn't live alone, this person really shouldn't be driving. They come up with real specific things. Get help from other people. And with palliative care, we were able to get volunteers that came in. That was such a gift. Not only would they visit with my dad, there were two volunteers. One sort of visited with my dad and one to take my mom out to lunch. My mother looked forward to that, and the best, it was a real nice relationship. If he would start talking about something that was just kind of off the wall, my mom, or if he'd insist, I'm going to go drive. I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to go. That's it. She got really good at saying, you know what, let's do that later because wouldn't you like to have a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich right now, knowing that was his favorite thing? By the time he did that, he'd sort of forget about the car. But she had to learn those skills. The Alzheimer's Association has a wonderful pamphlet on communication. Okay, and it kind of tells you what to do when. But you kind of have to go where that person is. So if that person is very upset about something, you're not going to talk them out of being upset. What you have to do is kind of reach them in another way. Just sit down with them. And there are tons of books that you can get at bookstores, library, that lead you through gathering information about this individual. And don't make it look like such a huge, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. You can do it 10 minutes at a time, 15 minutes at a time. A spiritual care coordinator would come out and meet with my mom, and they worked at getting my dad's story together. So together they sort of created a little booklet of things about my dad. Keep really good notes. I was not good at keeping good notes. The other thing is to really speak up to the doctors, and I still have a hard time doing it. You have to, and read, know what you're talking about, say, this is what I've read, this is what I'm concerned about. You have to go in with like this thing that if you don't do it, who will?